I guess we got another miHoYo Hoyoverse story here. Instead of anything Genshin Impact related, however, it's just straight up a new game / IP announcement from the company. The game is titled Zenless Zone Zero, and as you can imagine, the actual details are kinda scarce, seeing as it's just been announced, slowly removed from the pizza oven, sitting over there on the kitchen countertop, steaming with freshness and potential flavorful goodness. In terms of setting and aesthetics, it's quite the departure from Genshin. I can't speak for Honkai because I don't play it. Obviously, the one pervading constant is the fantastic 3D anime character modeling and design. Looking through the trailer, almost every single checkbox has been ticked. We got Robot Kakashi, we got busty pink-haired girl who looks like she might take no shit from no one, a blue Oni in a school outfit, a bear with some serious attitude and maximum style points, and so much more, of course including the obligatory Neko Mimi. It looks like they'll each belong or comprise the entirety of specific separate factions. Try saying that fast 12 times. And the music, in my opinion, is pretty damn good. Sounds like a Persona soundtrack. The game will be releasing initially for both PC and mobile devices, but further platform expansion is planned, so console players, don't kick the chair out from below your feet yet. But what about the story? What is the point of this game? What's it about? Well, according to a summary lovingly posted on Gematsu, Zenless Zone Zero is, quote, set in a post-apocalyptic metropolitan city, end quote. Our character is known as a proxy, and our role is to be what sounds like a glorified combat tour guide through areas known as the Hollows. The Hollows are the reason for this whole post-apocalyptic business. The Gematsu summary describes them as follows, quote, they grow exponentially out of thin air, creating disordered dimensions where mysterious monsters dubbed the Ethereal roam, end quote. New Eridu, which is the primary setting of the game, aka the city you'll most likely be spending most of your time in, is the shining hope of what's left of humanity. The city attracts people from all walks of life, mainly due to the fact that they've somehow got their hands on technology that allows them to plumb the depths of the Hollows for all sorts of useful materials. As you can imagine, as New Eridu gained fame and its population slowly increased, quote, it also started the massive exploration of the Hollows for its perpetual expansion. The Hollows then became industrialized and monetized under the city's administration, which gradually led to the increasing tension between monopolistic enterprises, gangs, conspirators, and fanatics, end quote. Sounds pretty interesting, doesn't it? And there's mention at the end of the summary here of a QTE system within the combat, complete with, quote, unlimited QTE combos, end quote. Which quite frankly sounds ridiculous. Also, the game, quote, features a fluid, cinematic, action-oriented combat system, end quote. So, my guess is stylish anime God of War combat, at least that's my hopes. I hope this doesn't translate to too much hands-off fighting, especially seeing as this is heading to mobile. But I'm down. I'm excited to see where this goes as more details are slowly dripped out of the microscopic hole at the bottom of miHoYo's marketing bucket. And that's all of note about Zenless Zone Zero, or as the cool kids call it, ZZZ at the moment. I gotta say, this is not what I was expecting, but at least in my opinion, if this is done right, I think we've got another potential future Genshin on our hands. This looks like it leans more towards that whole open world vibe Teyvat has going on. I'm told that Honkai is more linear than Genshin, at least, so that's what I'm going off of here. I haven't played Honkai, as already mentioned, to be fair, so I may be completely wrong here. Alright, I think that about wraps things up for this video. If I find anything else or anything new is dropped, I'll keep you all updated. And until next time, I'm gonna go play some Zero Gravity Twister.